You can tell by the way I use my walk, I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. The music loud, my women warm, my being kicked around since I was born. I never tolerate, it's okay, and you may look the other way, but we can try to understand. A New York Times a victim man.
I think I have all the measurements. Let me show you what I have. Here I have drawer boxes that are rough sketched. These are going to be the drawers that go into the cabinet. One of them is just going to be a square drawer. It's going to be 38 inches deep, 11 and 7/8 tall, and 19 and 3/8 inches wide. So the width of this is 20 and 7/8 and the height is 15 and 3/4. The same here, 15 and 3/4, 20 and 7/8, 20 and 7/8, and 15 and 3/4. So these two openings here are going to be custom because they're going to have this angle, but this is just going to be a square drawer box. Now the reason I did 19 and 3/8 is here's the hardware. These things are huge. They're rated to hold 350 pounds. So the thickness of one of these is 3/4 of an inch. If I put them on top of each other, that thickness from here to here is 1.5 inches. So I got to deduct 1.5 inches from 20 and 7/8, which gives me 19 and 3/8. That's the outside dimension of my drawer box of all three of them. This one here, rough sketched it. I thought since I have the drawing here of this on the plywood that I would sketch it in. This inner line here that goes here, back down and over. I keep 1/4 of an inch off the bottom. I got 3/4 of an inch from the face frame and 3/4 of an inch of the face frame here. I wanted to keep this line parallel, so this is about 3/4 of an inch. So with that being said, this dimension right here to the short side is 4.5 inches. This is the 19 and 3/8. This up here is 11 and 7/8, just like the others. And then this distance right here is 9 and 3/4. So that is going to be this here.
You can tell by the way I use my walk, I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. The music loud, my women warm, my being kicked around since I was born. I never tolerate.
So now I have to edge band 4 pieces of pre-finished maple for all the tops. Oh, to the joy of edge banding. First you iron it, then you have these trimmers. You trim it, and then at the end, you file it. I do have a professional edge bander, but it's 3-phase, and it takes probably a half hour for it to heat up. By the time that I turn it on and heat it up, I will be pretty much halfway done doing all this. So these smaller jobs, I just use pre-glued edge banding, iron it on, trim it. It doesn't take that long for the small stuff. If I'm doing a whole house, a whole bunch of adjustable shelves or doors or something like that, then I'll use my big edge bander. So whenever I make a drawer box, I always want to make sure the sides, that when I open up the drawer, that it's nice and clean. So when I cut this plywood, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the length, as you can see here, this length of 38 inches true, so that way the edge of it, you won't see any end grain of the plywood. So the lengths will be 38 inches, and then the fronts and backs will be inside the two side panels. This is the front of one of the drawers with the angle. So as you can see, after I cut the angle, I had to edge band it. So that's what I did. So now all I have to do is trim it and file it, and then I can put it together. With the pre-finished maple, glue doesn't really stick to this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little piece of paper, sandpaper that I have, and I'm going to just edge sand it, or sand that finish off on this side here. As you can see, I got to sand it more. I do it on both sides of the long pieces because that way, when this piece here butts in like this, that raw wood surface is going to be on raw wood surface with glue. So now that I have the pins in, I'll screw this all together at the end. Built the drawer boxes, I'm going to use 1¼ inch drill screws into the box to hold it together. Since it's holding 350 pounds, I want to make sure that it holds together.
You can tell by the way I use my walk, I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. You can tell by the way I use my walk, I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. The music loud, my women warm, my being kicked around since I was born. I never tolerate, it's okay, and you may look the other way, but we can try to understand. A New York Times a victim man.
So here are the boxes, 1, 2, and 3. And they're 38 inches long, 19 3/8 inches wide. They got the angle to follow the angle of the cabinet. So now that I have all this together, I'm just waiting for the hardware and the doors. So stay tuned. If you have any comments, make some comments below, subscribe, and give me a thumbs up. All right, thanks a lot, guys. See you soon.